Hello. Happy Valentine's Day. Sarah Richardson, cheerleader for the divine. Let's see if it went public or if it went private. I don't know why Facebook does that. I don't know. Ah, shoot. All right, we're public. As soon as one person comes on, it's public. If nobody comes on, it's private. I love you guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Mwah. I hope your day is going good. We're in the crown. 936 hertz. Woo. I love you guys. I love you. Do me a favor. Next time I tell you guys I want to get my eyelashes done, remind me that I don't like the end. I love you. I've been going through it with these eyelashes. I know everyone's out here thinking that it's like this perfect world. Maybe today a lot of people are upset because it's Valentine's Day and maybe they're not where they wish that they would be, or, you know, maybe they are at a good place, but they're still not really feeling like, yes, I made it, right? So I want to give you guys a lot of love. I know this day can be hard for people who had people and lost people, and things are changing and stuff like that. So love, 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 love. I get it. I make the best with what I have, though. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the energy of today, right? So today, there's a lot of people that are really up here in the crown chakra. There's a lot of energy really swirling around up here in the crown chakra. The crown chakra is the 936 hertz. When I go and get done, I'll tag this frequency that I have on. It's free. And you can listen to it. Put it in earphones. Listen to it. Just let it go in and let it work on your cells and let it work on your energy body. It's amazing what these vibrations will do for you. This is the I know. So the crown is the I know. The crown is like in the energetic body, in the energetic field. The crown is the connection to God. The crown is, you know, where you feel your godship from. And this is a really good place in the crown to affirm and evoke things that maybe you're unsure of, right? And it's really, really simple. So you can just wake up and say, or say in your afternoon or say in your evening, it doesn't matter. Everything is connected. And so even if you're at a place in your human where you don't believe that everything is connected and love is everywhere, then you will start to evoke that into your life and into your body and into your mind, right? I am at peace. So even if your human is not feeling at peace, by evoking this into your life, because you are the creator of it by the things that you're vocalizing. And that's what Spirit was saying to me, like super big today, is like, especially on a day like today, you know, you have a lot of people that, you know, might be in love and they've been doing this thing for so long and they just want to do something else, right? And so they're feeling stuck. But everybody thinks that they have it together because they have the love, right? But things are a little off. It's okay. And so then you have, you know, your single person that's like, oh man, I wish I had, you know, this or that or the other, but I don't want no. Okay, so when your heart is blocked off, so today is a big like heart throat day, right? So when your heart is blocked off, a lot of us tend to speak things that we really don't mean with our hearts. We tend to speak things that we really don't mean to evoke into our lives, right? And it's like, I love you and I honor you. And I was really like the one for this. You know, I don't need no man. I don't need nobody helping me. I don't need no best friend, you know, these people ain't shit. And I kept talking that into my life, and that's what I kept bringing into my life. And then as soon as it all clicked that how I evoke my God is through my voice and my heart, then I was like, whoa, this shit, you are God, is so deep. You evoke everything you speak out of your mouth or speak inside of self. That is you evoking something in your life. And yes, you're going to have bad thoughts and stuff that come in and good thoughts. But it's up to you to evoke greatness. So you're it, guys. I love you so much. Hello, Sarah. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Listen, we speak our lives into existence. I understand that you've been hurt in your heart. I understand that you've been through so many things. You don't need to get on a live video to do this. You can start just writing in a journal great things about you. You know, great things about what you think is peace in your life. You know, because mine and your peace might be really different. But that doesn't make yours more important or mine more important, right? So, guys, today I really want you, you know, if you want love and you don't have love, speak what you want. I know we've all been hurt. If you want money and you've been hurt in money, speak what you love. I know you've been hurt, right? And so if you want good connections and you haven't had good connections, speak what you want. Evoke what you want. You rule this. And it's funny because these lessons come like piece by piece by piece by piece, right? So like I started learning about, you know, you think it, speak it, bring it to life, right? And I really couldn't wrap my whole mind around it. And then every single person I meet and every single thing that I went through and I heard and I experienced and I witnessed, it all added up to the whole of me figuring out my heart's desires, and figuring out the God in me, right? So that's what we're doing with this ascension. We're learning about the God in us. That's huge to do with the crown. You can say, I cherish my spirit. You know, a lot of people are walking around here. Your body is sacred. So what you eat, you know, you should nourish your body. Who you're around should be nourishing your body. Your music should be nourishing your body. Your food should be nourishing your body. Your time should be nourished. You should be nourishing yourself, cherishing your spirit, cherishing your human vessel, right? So keeping it sacred is huge. There's so much that goes into that. And we all have our things that we're working through, and they're all very different things. And so compassion and love for what other people are going through. And if you don't got it to do, then just move over and stay in your lane. That's all you got to do. If somebody's bringing you to the point where every time you're talking to them, you're evoking some bleh, doo-doo, get to talking to other people who you can evoke some good shit into yours and their life together. We're co-creating with people, right? And so if it's a relationship and it feels fuzzy, just back out of that. And just stay in your lane and stay in your heart and stay in your space. There's always something to do. All is well. So I know for a lot of humans out here, all is not well. And so if you just keep saying all is well to you, you know, when I was healing my knee, it looked so hopeless. It was gray. It was hopeless. I was fat. I was tired. My body hurt so fucking bad, right? And in my mind, I just kept evoking that there has to be something else. I know there's something I never heard of before. My body can feel better. I know I can feel better. I just kept thinking it and I didn't know what the fuck. I didn't know I was God. I thought I was fucking broke. I thought I was alone. I thought I was just shoot me like the fucking dogs in the backyard, right? But in my mind, I just kept saying, I blocked everyone out. I don't want anyone around me. This shit hurts so bad. There has to be something else. There has to be something else. I wrote it. I had journals on top of journals on top of journals about this something else that I did not know what the fuck it was. And guys, I created it in my life. And I created that healing in my life. And even by doing that, I didn't know how powerful my voice was. So there were things in my life that hurt me so bad, right? And, you know, you get with your friends, you're like, fuck this, fuck that, I ain't doing that, I ain't doing that, I ain't doing that, I ain't doing that, fuck this, I ain't doing that. You're evoking that into your life. You just keep bringing that, and then you're like, well, yeah, of course I should be worried about that because so-and-so called me, and this happened, and this happened, and this happened. You evoked all that shit. You are God. You are God. And where you find your middle, and you find your neutral, and you find your hold the fuck up, things are spinning out of control, is in your heart, by yourself. It's safe there. Nobody can get you there. Nobody can hurt you there. Nobody can move you there. I love you, True. You're so on point. I love your guts. Good morning, Sarah. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Jamie. I needed this reminder this morning. I love your guts. I know a lot of people do need these reminders, and a lot of people do just, it's like they know that they're God, but then they're like, oh, am I crazy sometimes, and I know that feeling. Evoke it. I am a divine being. I'm a divine being. When I make my smoothies, it's not just me going down making a smoothie. I'm putting love in that shit. I am firing that shit with love. I'm loving on my smoothie. When I fill up my water, I sit there and fill up my water with my baby, and she holds it, and I put love and health and happiness and abundance and wealth and peace and friends and gold. I put gold in everything I do. When I am in the shower, that is my time in the shower. When I get my oils and everything, I evoke my oils. I evoke everything that I do. And it's funny because I would only do like certain things. And then I would try this, and then I would try that, and then that would work, and then that would work, and then that would work, and then that would work. And I'm like, oh shit. And then sometimes you get tired and you get in regular life and you're like, fuck, I forgot, but I noticed, right? So then you go back and you get the thing and you do it again, right? Until it becomes a routine for you. You have to train yourself. When you're coming from being controlled in your vibration and you're going to this free space, you need to create the routines that keep your body sacred. You are a fucking God. I drink coffee. I love you. But I believe in 80-20. And so, yeah, I drink coffee. But, I've been getting it. 2020 is about my body. That's what I made this about. The whole entire year is just about my body, my booty, right? That's what I want to get. And so that's what I'm focused on. That's where I'm at in my life. That's what I'm trying to fuel. I'm trying to fuel my muscles. I'm trying to fuel my cells. I put my link for Forgotten Foods on here. I love Forgotten Foods. Emerald greens keeps me alive, baby. Look into it. Look into alkalizing your body. If you alkalize your body, cancer cells can't stick to you. Don't give me the shit, man. Take care of yourself. You are sacred. You are divine. I'm getting a copper and zinc today. I was just waiting for my paycheck to come in. I have this funny thing about, am I supposed to do it? Am I not? If so, then this will be this. And then of course you look at it and you're like, oh, that's how you know you're God. Cause I'm like, this has to be this, or I shouldn't need it. And then this is this. And then you're like, okay, I do need it. So thank you, Occult, because I really do need to try that. So he told me about, copper and zinc. I was talking to him about gold and silver, and then he was like, well, what about copper and zinc? And I'm like, whoa, I didn't even know about that. And then I was talking to my friend about it, and I feel like, and what do you think about this, Occult? I don't know. This is how I go in this, right? So is the gold and the silver for the feminine, the yin in you, and then the copper and the zinc for the yang in you? Give me some. What do you think about that? I don't know. I don't know why I thought that. Happy Valentine's Day, love. Aaron, I know you're going through a lot, and I'm sending you so much love. I'm sending you so much love. Love is about self-love first, and you're doing it, sis. You're doing it, sis. Just love yourself, okay, mama? Don't worry about what anybody else thinks. That's what this message is about. What everybody thinks we're supposed to do, and what we do that is in our hearts, those are completely different things. So just love yourself. Stay in your lane. Stay with your heart. Stay loving yourself. If it makes you feel like you don't love yourself, then, go back to self-love. I have that shirt. Yeah. Love is everything. My best friend got me this. See, this is what I mean, right? I don't have a Valentine's Day. I don't have someone to come in here and rub my booty, right? Get me a bath, all that shit. So guess what? I get myself flowers. My friend gets me flowers and a shirt. I got her a present. We get together with the kids. We do a party. We show our kids how to love ourselves. And so I'm not living in the space of I wish I had a boyfriend. I like my bitch. That's my homie for real. I love her. I could be myself. She knows what I like. She knows everything. She loves me unconditionally. If you don't have a partner, you have love unconditional in your life, especially if you have kids, man. Come on. Love is unconditional. Silver is the yin, gold is the yang. Holy shit. Holy shit. See? It's like you do stuff and you don't even know you're doing it. Like you're following your spirit and you don't even know that you're doing it. Synchronicity, love you. I love you, Sarah. You know, Sarahs are the princesses. You know, and Sarah with no H, oh, girl, you're just in my heart. Gold and silver is heavenly. Copper and zinc is earthly health. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. See, I love my friends, man. I love my life. Thank you, occult. That makes so much sense. See how that crown chakra just gets us popping and gets us stimulated. You know, you guys get caught up in like, what is God? And like, am I right in my religion and all that shit? You're not a religion. You're a God. You're a fucking God. You're amazing. Learn about yourself. I am open to divine wisdom. So like, you know, just me and thinking that question to a call brings him up to be able to tell me this information. And that's the connection. That's the unity. That's the being able to just not have the boxes and the restrictions on it and just be in yourself and be in your heart and ask the questions that come to you, even if they don't make sense. That didn't make sense for me to ask him. And look how he's breaking it down. How, yes, I love you. Hello, Heidi. I love you too, boo. Guys, listen. The relationship in your energy body with the crown chakra is the root chakra. So like, okay, for instance, today, if you're getting headaches, if you feel lightheaded, if you feel pressure or any type of thing around here, right? Turn on the root chakra vibration. Look it up on YouTube. It is 396 hertz, totally fucking free. Pop in some earphones, balance that shit out, and watch that if you have a headache and you listen to the root chakra, that headache is going to dismantle and that headache is going to come away a little bit, right? So if you're feeling these things in your body, I'm coming at you right now with a totally free way that you can just put on these vibrations, balance that shit out, and keep it moving in the name of love, right? Because I love you. And your root is your foundation. So a lot of times what we do is we try to rush the process of getting through this energy body and navigating our energy body and learning our energy body. And it's ever changing and it's ever moving and it's so weird, right? Hey, love. But you know, all it does is just bring you back to the root because you just have to clear that out a little bit. And so like what's going on is a lot of people are out here like wishful thinking, like, but thinking from like what they say is right on paper, right? So like everything that they say is like supposed to be right on paper, like how you are a right citizen or a right, you know, woman or man or whatever. Tell people to turn off their Xfinity Wi-Fi, then they meditate and sleep. Yeah, I just had a coaching client yesterday ask me, you know, should she do this in the quiet? And, you know, as a person that's been doing this for so long, I was almost like baffled to the point of like, why would you even want your sacred time to be, you know, I can feel vibrations. I can feel the vibration of the Wi-Fi. I can feel the vibration of the cable. If there's two TVs running at the same time, I'm in the house like, I gotta go. So yeah, guys, I don't think about this simple. So yeah, go back, turn off your computer, turn off your Wi-Fi, meditate, take a rest. You know, that's one of the simple things that they teach us all the time is like you sleep when you die. What the fuck? I love my sleep. And sometimes I might sleep for like 2 hours and be like wired. And sometimes I might sleep for like 12 hours and be feeling good about myself. Weird you said that, Sarah, because I actually have a horrible headache all up in that area. Yeah, Jamie. And you're also like going through your energy body and you're listening to the vibrations and the frequencies. And so when you start listening to these vibrations and frequencies, it's going to stir things up in your energy body. It's going to, from a cellular level, you're going to start releasing things. That's what happens. And so release is very uncomfortable. And then releases in patterns. So you have all these different patterns in your body that things are trying to express themselves, to release themselves, right? And that release is not always comfortable. So do things to make you comfortable. Get a salt bath. Eat something good that feels good. Rest, relax, get a massage, get some energy work, write in a journal, make something for yourself, because these releases are really ugly. Your face could break out, and you could, your hair could be fucking on the fritz. Like, everything could be super duper crazy. Nothing is a coincidence. No, everything is divine. Everything sure is. And it's crazy. Because I've been through a lot of shit, like nasty, nasty, nasty shit. And you'd think, like, in your programmed mind that that's not divine, but it is. Like, it seriously is all divine. So the universe is out here offering you greatness. Like, it's like, here, whatever you want, boo. It's all for you, right? But you're stuck on this over here. This, what you think is going to make you make you successful, make you, whatever you're trying to get. And so what's going on in that energy force is like, there's a lot of resistance, right? So it's like, you think you want this, like you've sent that out a couple times, but the things that you're really evoking and thinking and acting on in your life are like more towards like protecting the fear instead of living in the God, right? And so a lot of people are out here waiting for someone to change or change their situation. Nobody out here is going to change your situation or your life. It's you that has to do that. And then you start to attract all the people that just synchronistically align with who you really are. You don't have to, and as humans, you're trying to worry about that part, but that's not your worry. Your worry is inside of here. And so a lot of people are feeling like lack of structure in their life, and also thinking that another is going to come in and bring structure in your life and bring routine into your life. The way I think about it is, I'm so routine in my life that when I meet someone, it's going to be a big process of like, show me your routine, I'll show you mine, because, I have I like my routine, but then I get a lot of energy work too. So I try to be really free flowing and not too like, I used to be like really like planny, and I had to kind of get back from that. Yes, I'm just sick right now, resting up. That physical and mental body, I need it. Yeah, there's a lot of that happening. And then there's a lot of people like me where I'm like, I'm feeling it. Like, I rested. I give myself all kind of rest, and right now I'm going at it, Yes, I love you, Aaron. Only love is real, guys. But what's going on is, if you're thinking that love is supposed to be this way, love in your life is supposed to be this way, if you're stuck on what they say that you should be versus what you feel in your heart, then you're creating that resistance, right? So the universe can only bring you what you send out. So when you tell me that you're getting nasty shit, you're nasty. I get good shit. Hey, love. Oh, I love you. You have to send me your address, because I have a housewarming present I want to send to you. Crystal, don't everybody send me your address to get you a housewarming present. But, guys, we're getting back to the roots. And so if you are in your mind and you're feeling sick and you're feeling low energy, low energy is you are pinched off somewhere. And it's up to you to clear that out. And I think I give you guys a lot of really good information to just clear that out and work on yourself. I think I tell you really good of like what to expect, and that's not going to be pretty. When I get to tearing at these eyelashes and tearing them off, I have great eyelashes, and when I tear them off, there's nothing left. It's like I have to like grow them bitches back. My eyes hurt. It's not always pretty loving yourself, right? But when you love yourself inside, it don't matter all this other stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's a release. So you're beautiful, guys. You're a work in progress. This isn't just like, you pop up here, you start listening to some vibrations, you just have this perfect life, because it sure hasn't been that for me. And so if you figure out that way, fucking call me. It's not that way. That is made up. If somebody's saying that, that is made up. This is a process. This is a journey. You are beautiful. It is a work in progress. You are a work in progress. Finding the God in you is a work in progress. You know, learning how to handle that power is a work in progress. It's a long journey. So give yourself love. Give yourself the things that you need right now. Don't be waiting to love yourself until this or that set up. I guarantee that you have little things that could add to it. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put together like all kind of shit that I did with like no real money, no real time, whatever. And I just made it work, and it worked. And then I started attracting more and more and more. And now it's just more natural because that's my more natural frequency. And then you see new things that you want to do. And so then you fix your frequency to attract that into, to be still, to bring that into you. A lot of people might feel stuck. They might not feel like they're aware enough. They might feel like they're really unmotivated. If you feel that, get your energy body cleared out, get balanced out so you can get into your heart, you know, because those heart blockages will mess everything up. And then everything being messed up will block off your heart even more. And so then you have this big, giant, energetic catastrophe. Ground into the earth, bring the energy up through the roots and bring it out of the top of your head. Clear your fucking energy body. Clear your energy body. Start listening to vibrations. Start going through release. Start loving yourself. You know, because you got some haters out here, man. Like, I've heard so many people say, because of the things that they've been through, that they don't want this and they don't want that. And it's funny because, like, these are people that I've talked to about. These are their actual, you know, wants and desires. When people talk to me, a lot of people feel free to tell me their heart's desires because I love them. So I fire them up, right? But a lot of people out here are, like, being haters in their voice towards the things that they love. That's me, no energy. Yeah, girl, you gotta fire back up. You gotta fuel back up. You know, when I feel low on my energy, I do a juice fast because I just pump myself with as much fruit, vegetables, raw nuts as I can, right? Because I need to feel better. I need energy in my life. I need the gas to go, right? So, guys, like, okay, so I want good love, right? So when I see good love, I'm like, yes, I love that, right? So the lady and the guy that run True's school, her daycare, I love them. They're married for a long time. They've been through so much stuff. They run their company together. They love their kids together. They love everybody else's kids together. I love that stuff, you know? And so every time I see them and every time I see them interacting, I let my heart be happy for them and excited for them. Get into your heart and don't be going against what you want because you're jealous or you're insecure. Those are fears. Those are old shits that you need to get in, and you need to clear that out. You need to get rid of that old shit. It's old shit. You need to release it. You need to go through that uncomfortable, what the fuck, I want to rip my skin off. Everything sucks. I hate everyone. I don't trust myself. Get in your heart. You have to get in your heart and find out your heart's desires. I know a lot of guarded hearts are out here, and it's funny. It's Valentine's Day, you know, and that's the thing. Like, Spirit always knows the message. I need more coffee. So, guys, I totally sit here with my feet in a sandbox because I love it. I have a sandbox right here. And I have my slippers, and it has seashells in it, and I put my feet in it, and I scrunch my toes in it, and that's how I work at my computer, and that's how I do all the stuff that I have to do, and that's what gets me through Excel and all this other shit I gotta try to figure out. You guys should see me over here. Yes, jealousy is a nasty virus, and so many people are affected. You know, and I don't even really think it's true jealousy. I think it's fear and hurt. I don't think it's jealousy. I don't think they mean to be jealous. I think they actually hate that feeling. That's not a good feeling inside of oneself. I've felt it before, right? You know, different things will come along to make you, to bring up these energies that are within you, right? And so work in, guys. Work in on you. You have to work in on you. You have to work in on you. And I give you so much love. And the releases are so fucking real. If you're going through a release, if you decide to go out here and be like, look, I'm going to try what Sarah says, I'm going to work on me, and you're going through a release, please fucking call me, because it sucks, right? But I'm going to tell you how normal it really is and how most people humans are out here resisting that release because of the uncomfortable of the release. But it's like, once you fucking release, you're like, fuck that shit. I don't care about that shit. That doesn't make me or break me shit. I need a sandbox. I think anybody who likes the sand needs a sandbox. And I put it in like this like brass thing. You know, I mean, I had to go all out for my sandbox. That's my sacred sandbox. And I'm like, don't touch that. That's my sacred sandbox. Yes, fear makes you a loose magnet. Well, I don't know what that word means, but I know that fear makes you attract that fear into your life. And so you're attracting that fear into your life to see that you can handle it and you can get through it and you can be God through it. Bless up, everyone. I'm sending out lots of love, Marquis. I love your guts. You know what resistance does? You know, fear and shame and guilt and all this stuff. It just pinches off all your blessings. You know, all the blessings are just like flying around in the air like these little particles, right? But you're over here and you want to be like, fuck them on Valentine's Day, and I don't have nobody that loves me, and I want someone to pay my fucking bills, and this shit over here, and she got her eyelashes falling off, and all this other shit, and everybody's worried about all this other shit. But all you gotta do is just be like, you know what? Fuck all that shit. I'm gonna work on me. Sarah dropped a gem today. I'm gonna fucking take it and run, and I'm gonna fucking do this thing, right? Work on you. If you have things around you and in your life that you don't like, cut it off and work on you. Cut it off and work on you. You are God. There's never a wrong way. You're always on time. So if you've been through so much everything shit, right? It's okay. Drop it down. Love on you. Go into you. Put these vibrations into you. Expect release. Love yourself through the release. Focus intention is really important. So a lot of people are running around here and, you know, they don't realize that, like, the person that they're jealous of or whatever, the intentions that they're putting on that person, they're evoking that onto that person and then themselves, right? Because you're powerful. You're way more powerful than you realize, right? So that's why focused intention, and that's why I've learned to, like, make my intention be unconditional love, because it covers so much. When I was trying to be so specific and everything, I was getting caught up, and then I'd forget about the important things, and I'm just like, okay, unconditional love, the highest good for everybody involved in every single thing I do. Yes, girl, I can tell how many blessings are blessing up now. Yes. Erin, as soon as you get rid of something that doesn't feel good and you stand up for yourself and you put the foot down and you set that boundary in self-love. You know, a lot of us get mad and we get to call in names and everything, and we're evoking more of that into our lives. One of the biggest things I learned is just to shut the fuck up. Start evoking what I want. I can either focus on this over here, what hurt me and wrecked up my shop, right? Or I can focus on what I want in here. And a lot of times those things are coming in your life to see if you'll get distracted from here. E-Money, you're a boss, dude. You sell airplanes. Hello? You're a fucking boss. You're a boss. And you don't have to be mad. You know, he's hurt. He's hurt. He's super fucked up. You know it. Give compassion and stay in your lane. Stay in your love. Go sell you fucking 12 airplanes and get it, girl. Don't let these fears of how am I going to do it? And oh my gosh, how am I going to this and that and everything. You are a boss. E-Money. So guys, because, you know, you got to focus your intention, because all is in the unseen. So the good and the bad is in the unseen. So if you're in the bad vibration, your blessings are going to be the bad. And if you're in a good vibration, then your blessings are going to be the good. What you give to the universe, you always get. You always get it. What you give out, you always get back. The universe, God, energy, polarity can only be neutral to all of the things that you're creating in your life. And so everyone's like, oh, if God is real, then why do all these bad things happen? They are in you. They are in you. You are God. These things aren't just being let happen. This is lineage of hurt that we are coming here to transform. This isn't because you were a bad person. This isn't because I believe that the people here right now at this time Most of you, if you understand my messages, if you get it, you know, you're here to change it in your family. And you guys all see that you're very different than your families. And you're learning how to navigate this and this at the same time. And it can feel real hectic. And it can feel like, what do I do about it? Go in and love you. You know, if you're saying like, oh, I don't want anybody, I don't want anybody, I don't want anybody, I don't want anybody. And then when it comes to Valentine's Day, then you're like, oh. You know, it makes you like think about what you've been invoking in your life. And so that's why, you know, Spirit really wanted me to hit down on that today and hit down on that, because like even you, Aaron, wish you could tell my ex that. I don't even worry about it. It goes out in the vibration. If he gets it, he gets it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. People have to want it. That's another thing. People have to want it. So I know a lot of us are out here. We're high vibration. We're feeling ourselves. We're getting these routines. We're wanting to share it with somebody. We're wanting to get in love. But guys, let me tell you, you can feel the vibration of another. You can feel it. And if it's not right, you can feel it. And a lot of times in your mind, in your expanding mind, you're like, am I supposed to learn a lesson from this? Am I supposed to, you know, let go of this? What am I supposed to do? It's all in you. You can feel that. And Aaron, just because you went through a lot of hard shit and nasty shit, don't give up on love. You don't want to not have a partner. You want to have your best friend. Your best friend that just understands it. You know what? You guys don't even need to talk. Everything just moves in grace. Everything's just everything, right? You do want that. So don't talk nothing. Let it go. Let it go of the fucking narcissism and the all that shit. Fuck it. Sell airplanes. You're the baddest bitch I know because you fucking sell airplanes. Cheers. Like, my heart loves you. Like, when people talk about airplanes, I'm like, my girl sells airplanes. Like, I feel like in my heart, on my lifetime, in my goals, I want an airplane. So that's why I love you, right? Because in my goals, right here in front of my face, I have an airplane for my lifetime goals. I love Aaron because that's how I'm going to get my airplane. I fucking love how this works, right? Whatever you're hating on, you're pushing it from you, right? And so look at what you're hating on, and do you want it, or do you just want it different than the learned vibration of it? And that's okay. Only you can fix it. You need to recognize it in you and then change the message that you're sending out. And so whether you're speaking out loud or whether you're speaking to yourself, what is your internal dialogue? What is coming out of your mouth? Are you speaking love? Are you speaking fear, worry, resistance? You know, I just had a great friend of mine the other day send me some shit about this coronavirus. I don't give a fuck. And they're like, yo, did you read that article? It's a really good one. And I'm like, no, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. I'm totally healthy and I'm totally safe. And I'm not even going to put my brain in that thing. And it's funny because, like, I see also, like, some other people that are making up funny stuff about it. And see, that's the thing I love, because it's like bringing awareness to the thing, but not in that vibration. It's like bringing awareness to the thing, but like in a funny vibration. So you're like, am I fucking stupid? I love the people that do that. You're blessed, guys. Watch your mouth full. You're blessed. Watch your mouth full. You're blessed. If you're speaking anything less than God into yourself, less than healing into yourself, less than abundance into yourself, less than God into yourself, you're doing yourself a disservice. We're manifesting our true heart's desires in this frequency. And so I highly recommend that you figure out what hurt you in your heart. And you go back to the root and you start to build a new foundation, and you start to, you know, love yourself as much as you can, and you start to learn as much as you can about you, because this energy right now is like we are manifesting what our heart is craving. And if you have walls up, you're manifesting distortions of this energy. I fucking love you. I love you too. Guys, I'm gonna do a reading. I don't know how many I did here. Do you guys know that you are God? Give me hearts. Put I am God. Evoke that right now. In this live video, we have 6 people. Put I am God. I'll go put it in there. Evoke that in you. Evoke that in you. A lot of people get mad at me when I say this because they're stuck in some sort of religious programming. You are God. You are the God that you read about. You're all the characters. You're everything about it. All of that is in you. Write that. I am God, right? Destiny is divine timing. So your destiny is on divine timing. There's divine timing at play, right? And so if you are trying to hurry up and get there because the paper says that you need to be 30 by the time you sign up, then you're going to feel like you're in a rush. You're going to feel resistance. It's not going to feel smooth and like you just sat there and attracted it right into your life. And so you are the creator of all things in your life. And so when something feels off, it's just there to show you, hey, get inside and find out what this is, because this is like your gold, right? There's no better or worse than anyone out here. Nobody is better or worse. We all have different gifts. And our thing is just like me and Occult did earlier today, right on this live video. Thank God, right? You just come together and you unite in information. And you'd be so shocked about how that information interlocks and makes sense together. That's the unity that we're coming to. So if you're out here in comparison, my advice to you is learn about compassion. Get out of comparison and moving to compassion, because everybody has a struggle. Everybody has a trauma. Everybody has all this stuff, right? But everybody has God, and everybody has this power, and everybody's trying to learn how to work this power, release this to get to this power. I know I am. Yes, yes, yes. Your heart is craving things, guys. And so I'm talking to a lot of people, and they're having tightness around their hearts, and they're having a hard time breathing, and they're having chest palpitations and things like that. That is happening because your heart is craving things, and your human is trying to override that because it's not logical. There are a lot of people out here that are married that want to be single. There are a lot of people out here that are single and want to travel, or single and want to have kids. There are a lot of people out here that work for somebody and want to work for themselves, or work for themselves and want to work for somebody else. You know, we're all the same, but different. And so if you're viewing it and you're judging it by human eyes, you're not getting the point. You know, and material stuff and keeping up with the ups and what they say on paper and all that, it's keeping you away from your God. They're trying to distract you from your God. I swear, man. I swear, if anything is getting your attention that's less than self-love, they're trying to distract you from your God. I love you too, Carmen. You know, take this year and pick a couple things that you want to learn and write them down. A couple things that you want to learn about yourself. You know, I've been doing this for 13 years, and every year it's always been different. And so this year I'm building my body and I'm building my booty, right? And so I've been like dipping and dabbing in it a little bit and then getting busy, and then dipping and dabbing a little bit and getting busy. And this year I said to my girlfriend, we're co-creating, we're doing this together, but apart, right? Because it's like unity. You're together, but you're living your own life. You're in love with yourself. And so that's what we're doing together this year. And sometimes our routines are very different. And then we feed each other different things. And then, you know, we support each other. Oh, here's a smoothie. Let's go get something good to eat. What are you filling your body with right now, right? So pick a thing, and then you'll attract friends that are like on that same frequency, and they're doing that same thing. And so then you guys can co-create together and inspire one another and motivate one another. And that's how this shit works, right? So guys, broken hearts need mended. They need mended. If you have a broken heart, happy Valentine's Day. I love you. If you have a broken heart, you need to mend your shit. Take time away from everybody else. Put it all down. You don't have to be anywhere, anytime, ever, 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 right? And just put that away and mend your heart. You know, it's funny. I was just talking the other day, and I said, you know, I think I would really like to have one more baby. Like, I had so many siblings, and True doesn't have any, right? And everything we've been through, and, you know, I've been mending my heart and everything like that, and I don't really have anyone in my life, and it's just like, and I even catch myself sometimes too, like, I'm like, shit, Sarah, like, you're about to be 40. You can't just be, like, having babies. They already called your pregnancy before geriatric. Like, what are you trying to do? But it's like, you know, my heart's been broken in that space, and I have to know that I'm free to move about the country as I wish with that. And don't get too caught up in the resistance and the things. And it's funny because, like, you'll think about it in your mind, and then, like, you'll hear it on, like, a commercial in the radio and you're like, oh, this is a sign. No, you're creating that in your life. Twerk it out. Yes. We've been doing it. She came over yesterday and I was showing her how I can like bounce my booty. I never really been able to do that. I love it. I love it. It's just muscle control. And then I had knee surgery on the left hand side. So the left hand was a lot different than the right. It's funny. It's funny when you get in and start learning about yourself, guys. Have fun. The old me would have never told you guys that I do twerk outs. I would have like done it by myself, off to myself. I'm not some big freak. I'm not, doing it. It's just me loving myself in my house with my curtains down, everything. Even my baby, she got her microphone today. So we were dancing. It's all about just moving your body, getting yourself to move, working each muscle, learning about that, learn how to flow the energy in and out of your life. It's all in you. I told you guys this so many times, and I'm going to say it again today. Your spirit and your human meet up in your heart. So that's like where holism resides. In this whole mind, body, spirit thing, everything is in your heart. And so maybe you need to take some time for healing, and that's okay. And don't put a certain time on it because spirit's always going to test you. Just be like, look, I'm going to dive in. I'm going to do this healing for however long it takes, and then I'll be ready to fly. Guys, our secrets are so important. Our secrets that are in our heart are so important. The insecurities, the worries, the fears, they all mean something. They're all there for a reason. They mean something for you. So think about that. Think about your secrets. Think about your family's secrets. Think about those things. That is the shadow work that they keep telling you about. That is the dark work. It's the secrets, the deep, dark secrets that no one could ever talk about, right? See, I've never been good with secrets. I've been a truth spitter my whole entire life. Sometimes my mom would be like, I wish you would fucking lie one time in your life, right? Not me. I'm always the truth spitter. And so I had to learn how to work with that. But, that's how I ended up learning about shadow work and being so good at it, because I went into all the secrets. It's like if the universe or God or the God in you gives you a lead on a secret, I'm like, yes, I take that. Like, who was a detective like with the brown hat? I need to get one, because I go in like that on the secrets. If you don't know where to start, turn on the 528 and start going to your family secrets. Start asking about your family secrets. Start bringing it up. Start asking about it to the universe. Watch the things that you get in your life. If you cannot vocalize yourself right now, if you cannot, talk to your friends about your desires in your heart, talk to your mate, talk to your work, whatever, right? Start sending it out quietly. Start with a journal. Write these things in a journal. Say, a lot of people I've been talking to lately have been saying that they don't even trust writing in a journal because their partner is there. And I'm like, what? Oh my God, I couldn't imagine like having a partner that I couldn't write my journals. I write my journals every day. And so, I don't realize how free I am until someone tells me something like that sometimes. Hello, Chastity. I love you. Hey guys, I'm going to do some readings. So drop down on here if you want some readings, because I think this should go pretty quick, and then I'll come back and I'll get you guys. I got my Abraham Hicks Step Into the Vortex. I got my angel cards. I know a lot of people just want a little boost of love today. And so I love you guys. I love you guys. And I'm going to tell you that Valentine's Day and the whole month of February is like love month for me. So my baby's name is True Amour. And her birthday is February 24th, and I celebrate all month birthdays. And so what a great month to have True Amour's birthday, because we just love the whole entire month. We love ourselves. We do our feet. I give her baths with candles and salt and all kind of smell goods and all kind of stuff. We do special hair treatments. We go and do this. We do our nails. We love on ourselves. We get ourselves flowers. We mix our oil. We evoke our oil, right? So it's the little things that you do for yourself that mean so much. Like, there's nobody outside of myself filling me up. But there is, though. It's like, because I love myself, it's like I get these little like love winks in my life all the time. And I would just be like, thank you. Thank you for this. Thank you for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 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 And then I have compassion for other people because I'm like, I know that where they are in their energetic vibration, they don't get things like that. And so the things they're getting back feel like the doo-doo. And I really want them to feel this, but they really have to do the work. So your heart knows you. Your human is trying to follow the paper, what looks good on paper, what everybody says so. But your heart knows you. Your weirdness, your all the secrets, what you're here for, how strong you are, how beautiful you are, how amazingly talented you are, how you put things together that nobody puts together in a certain way for you, right? Figure out you. Figure out you. Take this year, 2020. This is the month of love. Figure you out. I promote it. What does your heart crave? Keep putting your hand on your heart and saying, what does my heart crave? What does my heart crave? There are a lot of things I'm trying to get done before I get an airplane because my heart is craving some other shit. So your heart and your voice are big today. Evoke into your body. The crown is knowing that you are God. The crown chakra is knowing that you are God. So when you're lit as fuck through your energetic system, and now you're in today like this, you are like, I love the fucking God in me. People say you can't say God and fuck at the same time. What do you mean I'm God? You can't tell me how it works. Hey, you're still on. I gotta get ready for work, but I'll watch when I can. I love you, girl. Alicia. And my girls are doing some big shits in the name of love. I love you, girl. You inspired the fuck out of me, Alicia. She just took some sexy pictures and I'm fucking feeling them. I keep going back and looking at them. I might be like a little bit of a stalker on Alicia's pictures because I'm like, man, that takes guts. And then like your story behind it and just everything that's in it. They look so perfect, sis. I love you. You inspired a lot of people off that shit. You turned a lot of people on in such a graceful way. And I just really love you for that. Jody, mama, happy Valentine's Day, mama. I love your guts, girl. I miss you. You know, it's so fun that when I think about love and my Valentine's Day, that I got my girls, you know, that I got my grace, that I got my peace, that I got my chill, that I do what the fuck I want to do. Thank you. I am God. Thank you. Thank you. It was work, though. It wasn't just like one day I walked out and I was just God. So inspirational. I know, Chaz. Fuck, man. Fuck, man. I was like, oh, my future husband ain't even going to know what to do with it. I love you, girl. I really do love you. That was dope. Thanks. I love you, too. So guys, you know, a lot of people, it's Valentine's Day, are looking for a relationship. You know, the relationship is within you. So if you get this crown and this root dancing together, you're going to attract better relationships in friendships and manships and womanships and all this stuff. So balance that root and crown, balance that root and crown. If I listened to everyone, what everyone said, I would not be here. I used to. You know, people would tell you about your career, what you're supposed to do for your career, and you're supposed to have a 401k plan and life insurance set up, and you're supposed to be paying them all this and doing this and going from this time to this time and clocking out and overtime when they want to and all kind of shit. Get a house, buy a house, build a house, own it, have a picket fence and a dirty dog, whatever you want to do, right? That's not what they're talking about. I'm going to do some readings, so if you girls want some readings, give me a yes, give me a heart, give me something to let me know. Guys, I would not be here. I'm telling you, people said by 36 I should be married with kids. Everything in my life should be so perfect. Everything should be so perfect. Go to college, pay your bills, listen to the government. Now I have a baby, how you're supposed to raise your baby, how you're supposed to parent your baby, what you're supposed to do with the doctors, what you're supposed to do with food and sleep and all these different things, right? You get overwhelmed sometimes. You sleep when you die, your family, how your family's supposed to go, your structure, your dynamic, what success looks like for you, what friends look like for you, what your bank account's supposed to look like, what kind of car you're supposed to be driving, what kind of shoes you're supposed to be wearing, eat vegetables or you're killing cows, or don't smoke because you're gonna die, think positive, you know, all these shits. I don't give a fuck about all them shits. Don't be gay. Don't be this. Shut up. You're God. Who gives a fuck about all that other shit? It's like a rat race. It's like my cat trying to catch its tail. That's how stupid it all looks to me. Yes, man, I love you. You know, none of that shit felt right to me. I kept trying to do it. I'm like, this shit just don't feel right. I don't know. Some just don't feel right. But giving my car back to the bank and going out with my wings, like, that feels right. Something about that feels right. It feels exciting. I love my days. I wake up. I'm like, fuck, I love my days. I love my days. I love my days. All right, Candace, I'll get you first, girl. Get you first. Everything kept changing to show me. Things kept feeling intense to show me, right? All of it was showing me. I was uncomfortable as hell following that rat race of everybody else. So I know you guys are uncomfortable. I kept pushing me in me. I kept pushing in me for me. I kept pushing in. You know, now I have new friends, new work, new family dynamics. And guess what? They work perfect for my heart's desires. They work perfect for what I want in my life and what I desire and how I create my life. And I am the God of my life. And nobody is here to fucking get me off of me. And my fears are my fears for a reason. They're mine to work out. They're mine to release. You have to release your own fears. No partner in the world can come in and release your fears for you. Yeah, you're going to meet people that are going to be able to love you and help you love yourself and better self-love and things like that, right? But nobody else can do this for you. My life is wild, but I love it. It's not for everybody, but I love it. It's for me. A lot of people come into my life and they're like, oh, I couldn't do this. I'm like, good, girl, because I couldn't do what you do either. I can't have anybody telling me what to do. I can never have anyone telling me what to do. Like, I hate it. As soon as somebody tells me what to do, I don't even know if it's good or bad. And I'm like, fuck that. Yes, Marquis, I got you, dog. You know, guys, and I'm still changing. Every single day I feel brand new. Every single day I feel brand new. Every single day I feel like I have more to learn. Like I didn't learn enough. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, oh man, another release. When does this ever end? I don't think it ever does. I'm learning how to receive. I'm learning how to be still. I never really did that. So if you've been being still, maybe you need to get it. I never was being still. So now I have to learn that. I love my friends. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for helping me to love me more. Thank you for everything. The love when I was down, the excitement when I was up. You know, that's big shit. Get you some amethyst. Get you some smell goods. Love on yourself. Take a bath. Evoke your water. Evoke your oil. Evoke your lotion. You know, if you have a pack of Jergens or whatever, put hands around it and put love into it. Smother it with love and abundance and money from unknown resources and the perfect partners and the perfect team and put it in that lotion. And every time you rub it on it, just imagine that all that just going into you to make it all possible in a way you can never imagine. All right, so we got oh man. Who wants a card? Hello, sweetie. Candace, I fucking love your guts. I love everyone's guts. Even the people that get on my nerves, I really do love their guts too. Oh shit, crown baby, crown. I can replace false premises with law-based premises. Guys, this isn't just me out here on a dollar in a dream, you know, guessing this shit, right? This is universal law, the things I talk about. No matter what, it's happening. No matter if you signed up for it, no matter if you believe in it, right? So I can replace false premises. You know what false premises do? False premises means you're attracting the wrong shit for your heart's desires. So that feels like shit. With law-based premises. You know what law-based premises are? Unconditional love. The whole entire natural law, universal law is unconditional love. It shows you the neutral, the unconditional love in the good and the bad. There has been a theme unfolding here of replacing flawed premises with law-based premises. And we would like to leave you with a final one. We all make too much of all of this. It is simpler than we all make it out to be. Be easy about it. Be kind to yourself. Do things that feel fun. Look for things that bring you relief and just easily move into that place, your vortex, where all things that you want have already been lined up for you. Fuck! That was my whole message. I should have just pulled cards instead of gave my message. I love you guys. You see? The false premise is like the learned vibration that's not of... If you have anything in you that tells you that you're not God, hit that shit on the head. Candace. I fucking love you, Candace. Did you get that message? You have a divine purpose. Everybody has a divine purpose. Divine purposes look really different. You know, I used to have people call me and say, if you don't wear white underwear, then you're not divine. If you don't have white sheets, then you're not divine. So I'd be like, fuck, man, I want to do a video, but I only have, you know, my darker underwear left. Did you know, should I even do this? And it's just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? You can't give a message about God and cuss. Bitch, bye. What the fuck? Acceptance, compassion, you know, acceptance of your feelings. You see that orange in the, and I think that's what we were talking about the other day, you know, just really accepting your feelings for the secrets. You know, the secrets is where the resistance is where the hurt is, and the fear and the trauma and the chaos and all of that stuff. I love you, Candace.